Before I start talking about the modeling capabilities of the software, I want to just briefly touch on, if you're not going to be using any type of data file, the manual entry features that are available. Okay, from the home screen here, we're going to click on manual entry, and you'll have like a set of past performances here with you. So this is just race 2 today from the fairgrounds. So track code, race number, date, distance, surface, today's purse level. Okay, now horse information would go here, number, name. You could leave name blank if you didn't want to type it in. Okay, and then off the pace line that you're going to use, take the track code. This is a Brisnet past performance, so we don't have any variant data here, but if you are using a daily racing form, you will get a more accurate number by using the track variant. Surface of the last race, distance of the last race, fractional times, beaten lengths, and then this is going to calculate the purse value and class ratings. I'm just going to use the lifetime numbers here just because the math's already done. Hit update, and now you have a pace line. Now you want to add more horses, hit more, and you'll get another drop down. And we'll use the last race for the 2 Storm and a Fleet. Put 0 in there again if you don't have access to the variant information. And I know these horses are coming out the same race, so it's going to be identical except for the beaten lengths. Okay, but when you have all the horses that you want on there, you're just going to hit select pace line, and then you'll be able to go and retrieve the race. Okay, so now we have some processed races and we want to start building a model. And the model, what you're going to do here is, the model is going to help you basically make your wagering decisions, and it will show you biases of certain factors and factor ranks that are winning more often than others. Models can be made by racetrack, by class, really as creative as you want to be with it. So first thing you're going to do is go to retrieve the race. Okay, and then select the race. And when you want to save it to the model, you're going to go to model. There are no models here that are already pre-saved, so we'll start a new one. Select the winner of the race and hit save to model. And now we have an existing model here. Also on this screen, if you've done any type of race calculation and you have a late scratch at the 2 model screen here, you have the option to scratch a horse, and by taking a horse out, this will redo all the rankings. So if you go back and retrieve the race, the horse that you have taken out will be removed and everything will be recalculated. If we want to retrieve another race, we can keep doing, click on the model that you wish to save it to, the winner. And if you wanted to make any comments, you could do so. Like track condition. Wire to wire winner. Whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. When you're done here, if you want, after your races have been saved to a model and you don't want to keep them here anymore on the retrieval screen, you can just delete them. If you highlight and click by holding down Shift, you can delete multiple races as well. Okay. Now to view your data that you've saved into the model, you'll go to Models, select the model that you're looking for, break down how you want the information displayed by sprints, by routes. Manual means by a specific distance. Just type in the distance that you want and the surface that you want, and then you hit retrieve data. So this is bringing up all of the 6 furlong dirt races that we have saved in our model. This would bring up all of our sprints. This would bring up all of our turf routes. If there's a certain number of races you'd want to cap the retrieval at, you type that in here to go back a max of 10 or a max of 2 or whatever it is that you're looking to do. But I'm just going to work with the dirt routes here just for examples here, since we have 3 of them here. Okay, this tab here, the MPH screen, is going to show you what the ranks of the winners were in the races that you put into your model. And you'll see your comments will be displayed over here. If there was anything that you ever wanted to remove, like if you thought there was an aberration and that turn time strength horses just weren't winning, if you right click on the line and you can hit delete from MPH, and this will be taken out of this one race would be taken out of your model. This tab over here, the TAR screen, is going to show you what the ranking of the early ability rating was for the horse that you selected, what the late ability ranking was, what the total ability ranking was, and what the difference was. When you go down here to your stats, this is going to show you the percentage of what factors are winning in your model. And this is where you'll start seeing some powerful betting angles emerge. Like here you can see that in this model, every horse that was in the top 3 in hidden energy won. Same thing with top 3 in purse value. The score rankings, well, we didn't have a top rank winner, but 1 was ranked 2nd and 2 were ranked 3rd. As your models get bigger and bigger with more races that you put in, you'll start seeing certain factors are going to have a higher winning percentage, and the program's going to help steer you onto those horses by recognizing what the trend is and finding out what is winning frequently. Same thing on the TAR. We'll show you what the average ranking was, what the average figure was, and what percentages at the top are currently winning. And the same deal applies here on the TAR section, that if you have a race that you feel is an aberration, right click and hit delete from TAR, and that will be removed from the TER, but you'll have to go back in and do it here in MPH as well if you wanted to remove both lines. Last feature we're going to go over is going to be how to build a track profile. If you have saved profiles, they'll be here. If you have a new profile you're going to use, you can enter this information in manually. Okay, the easiest way to do it manual is to go to the Brisnet website, log in, go to results, go to Instant Charts Alternative, and pick a track that you're looking for. Let's use just Delta yesterday. The reason you'd want to use the alternative charts is because the math is already done for you in terms of additions and subtractions for beaten lengths. So there's nothing that you have to worry about doing in terms of math. Entry is simple, and I'll show you that in the last video.